All right, it's Cam, Burns Garage. First off, hope all you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and I'm wishing you a happy and safe New Year. We all know how this time of year can get quite crazy when it comes to family and running around, stuff like that. So to be honest, haven't found myself out in the garage too much, and the times that I have been able to get out in here, it's been pretty cold. So what I'm going to do is just going to walk you around the truck, show you a few things that I've obtained and have been working on over the last 2 weeks. Other than that, like I said, pretty much waiting for parts, but once they start coming in, things will get rolling. So switch the camera around, show you a few minor things that I got done, and that's about it. Okay, so the first thing I was able to do was I was searching on Kijiji for a bench seat for the truck for a while. It was brought to my attention that Caravan second and third row seats fit quite well into these 30s and 40s pickup trucks. So was able to stumble across one in the free ads of Kijiji. It was just located up in Markham, Ontario, which is about a 25-minute drive from where I am. So took the old lady's SUV, rolled up there, grabbed that, brought her home, knocked the wheels off, stabbed her in. Works great. Other than the exception of a few L brackets to the floor, she's pretty much in place and where she needs to be. Second thing I got done is I switched out my coilovers. Let's see. We had these coilovers on previously. They're a cheap set we bought at Princess Auto. Buyer beware, don't buy them. Okay, they're $29. They're great for mock-up, but essentially they have no rebound in them. So once the suspension was compressed, it did not bounce back up the way it was supposed to. So we've taken the opportunity to switch them out with another set that we were so generously given. My buddy Murph from hockey gave me this set of coilovers. Now they're from a Harley Davidson. They have a spring rate of 250 pounds per side. So that's 500 pounds on the back end of this truck, and I don't see it weighing nearly that. So I'm hoping that they work. Big thing here is when we compress the suspension, it bounces right back up. Okay, so the rear suspension is in place and working properly. So pretty pumped about that. What we will be doing is we got to come up with a panhard bar for back here, being that it is a 2-link. Okay, that'll probably be mounted here in the back quadrant of the frame, we'll call it. As we get up here to the side of the truck, another thing I've got, this was a Christmas gift from my mother-in-law. I've been hinting around wanting one of these for a while, so thank you very much, Mom, for that. This is a quick disconnect hub for a steering wheel. Okay, I see a lot of hot rodders use these where space is a minimum, or space is minimal to get in and out of the rod. This could be very helpful. Also, when working underneath the dash or anywhere within the cab, having the ability to just pull that steering wheel out is going to give me a lot more room. And number 3 we'll go with is a security feature. My truck's not going to have any side glass, so it won't be able to lock itself or any locks on the door. So no one's going to be driving away without the steering wheel. So that's also one of my thoughts on this quick connect steering wheel. Now I showed you in previous videos, we do have some column mocked up there. We're waiting on a few pieces to put that together, but that will be an upcoming video on how to build your own hot rod steering column on the cheap. Body mounts are all tacked in place. Okay, so now we are going to we're shaking the body, and she's not going anywhere but with that frame. So that's big. Body mounts are all tacked on. That was something we talked about last video. And last but not least, I was able to mock up my wishbone tabs on the bottom of the frame. Now, I'm not really stoked on how they turned out. I feel like they're hanging a little low. Anybody that's aware of a scrub line or what the scrub line is on a hot rod, I believe they're hanging down a little too close to that. So I'd like to move them up higher. If that means I need to change the heim joints to a tie rod end and maybe do a through the frame application, I think that looks pretty cool. So that might be something that we're gonna reconsider doing in the future. And we're really waiting on a steering box here too. So once we get that steering column all fabbed up, pardon me, we'll then have the steering box to go in place, and we'll be setting up our parallel steering. So there is a lot to do with that as well. Some measuring, some geometry, whatnot. Same with these wishbone tabs. Don't just go slamming them anywhere on your frame, because the angle of your wishbone will determine things like caster on your front axle. And if you don't have the proper caster on your front axle, well, who's to know if you're going to be steering in the right direction or steering at all. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's video. It's a short one, but just covering what I got done in the last little bit. Didn't want to bore you with this kind of small tinkery stuff, but really at this point the majority of what I'm doing is just mocking up. Still working on mocking up the box, height of the bedsides, things like that. Like I mentioned, things just have to be proportionally correct to look right for me. I'm not in this to build a hot rod as fast as I can. I want to build it correctly, and I want to build it safe, and I want to build something that I'm truly proud of at the end of it. So having something that looks like shit is not my plan. Okay, so thanks again for anybody that's hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys want to carry on watching me build this 46, please shoot me some comments. Guys, come on. You know, tell me I'm doing something wrong. Tell me I'm doing something right. If you happen to just be somebody that's got out of my channel that perhaps knows me from the past, shoot me a hey, what's up? Would really appreciate that. All in all, just really excited to build this hot rod and have you guys follow along. So I'm going to sign off now and head her back inside where it's a little warmer. Bye for now. Here we are. Got that F-150 in. Doing some work on that. Full brakes. But the big thing is we got the hot rod outside. How cool does that look? Gotta fix the Fords. Fords pay the bills for my Chevy Thrills, right? Haha.